Alright, so now just today we got a new Gowther finally. We got an announcement here for this Halloween Gowther. What we had with Roxy and Shin was a pre-Halloween, and this is the real Halloween character, the Gowther, which is finally got a new one. Since the beginning of the game, with the coin shop Gowther and the blue Gowther, we haven't had a single new Gowther ever since, which is like over a year and 4 months, right? Yeah, I think so. For a new Gowther. To be fair, Red Gowther was so good that they were like, whatever we do, we can't top him. Well, they might have just topped him. So let me show his Halloween animation real quick, because I haven't seen it yet. Let me lower the volume real quick. Yeah, this is ultimate. So because Halloween characters have these different kind of animations, it's the same animation, it just changes like some stuff, right? With Halloween Mad did the same thing, Halloween Link did the same thing. This is the background for the Halloween Gowther. And his costume is this one right here. Oh, where's the picture? Here. Here's his costume. He's a cat boy. Of course. But yeah, this is interesting. Oh, I guess the costume is for you, right? I'm assuming. You just got the you got the main piece by summoning him, and the hat and the weapon you get from exchange. Yeah, let me take a quick look. The whole patch notes, I'll make a separate video for the whole patch notes. This video is separately for just Gowther, because he deserves a video for himself, and I usually make a video for the characters first, because it's I wait for Greco's database to translate the whole patch notes, before I talk about it, because I'll also be missing a lot of information. But for this, we already know what the character does. So there was a confusion here. As you can see, as you can recognize by the picture, this is Red Gowther's card, right? And people were like, that's crazy. But then, we saw that in the banner picture right here, it seems like that's not his card. Right, as you can see, right, it has this card. This. And then this card is not here. This is a purple card. But here's an interesting thing. Usually, when mistakes like this happen, it only happens in one version, because believe it or not, the Korean and Japanese version, even though they are the same thing, their patch notes are different. The people making the patch notes are different people, and they type it differently, because they make it differently. They don't just copy and paste like Global does. So the fact that it's wrong in both the Korean and Japanese makes me believe that this is correct. It is a rank up, and Satan brought up that this might be an early version of the banner, before they actually decided, oh, let's change it to rank up, because it's probably gonna make people summon more, right? So this might be his card. It might be. This might be his real card. This could be incorrect, but it's been hours since this has been up, and they haven't fixed it yet, which again leads me to believe that this is correct. It is a rank up. If it is true, this Gowther might just be better than the red one, which is crazy to think, because the red one's so good. But he has a rank up, which honestly it's not too unbalanced, because it's not like you can use both at the same time, right? If you use one Gowther, you can't use the other. So there's no like, it's not like it's a stupid OP, having 2 rank up units in the game. You can't use both at the same time anyways. But alright, so here's what he does. His passive, if your allies are all different races, increases all allies attack related stats by 7%. 5 stacks. Every turn, it increases the attack related stats every turn by 7%, max to 5 times, of all allies. Not just him, all allies. Really good. It's really good right there. Already, his passive. You just need to make sure they're all different races. Now, I assume that this works in the back, and he resets when the same hero races in battle. I assume he works in the back. So you can just use him as a 4th, and he's gonna be great. So yeah, he not only will work in the front, but also in the back, which is amazing. And then this card is deals 180. That's level 3, right? Draw enemies, reduce ult gauge by 2 at the end of enemy's turn for 2 turns. So I'm assuming it applies a debuff, right? Unlike the regular take off debuff card, I'm sorry, take off ultimate gauge card, which counts as an attack card. This card, no matter how, it's still a level 3 counts as an attack card. This card will count as a debuff card, as you can see. So it applies a debuff, and at the end of the next turn, it takes off 2 ultimate gauge again. Meaning they can cleanse it, but at the same time this can be good, because attack ceiling is a thing. Lots of times, if you know this happened to you, someone attacks you and you couldn't use this card, and you couldn't cleanse because you didn't have level 2, and you couldn't use this card to take off their ultimate gauge and they got the ultimate. Lots of times this happens to me, so it clearly happens to most people, right? And, you know, this is a debuff card, so that could be good for that situation. Although, again, they can cleanse, clearly, because it is a debuff, but still, cleanse hasn't been the most effective thing ever. And then rank up, of course, the regular rank up we know and love from Red Gowther, unless it's wrong, unless this isn't correct for some reason, and they haven't, like, cause if I come here, right, in the Grand Cross page, they have not, it's been well over an hour, it's been almost 2 hours since this post, and they have not fixed it. It, like, global usually, you know, takes hours to fix stuff. JP and Korea, if there's something wrong, they address it almost immediately. This might just be his card. If it's not, I'll be very upset. If it is like this, it's another, you know, card. As you can see, this shows an attack card, right? Because a level 1 should just do damage, just like Lily, right? Lily is level 1, or I guess Gowther as well. An attack card and debuff, right? Just damage. And then I'm assuming the level 2 will be take off 1 ultimate gauge for 2 turns, or maybe just take off 2 ultimate gauge, or just take off 1 ultimate gauge, and that's it. I don't know. Take off ultimate gauge in general should be the second card. If it is take off 1 ultimate gauge for 2 turns, it will be a debuff card. If it's just take off 2 ultimate gauge, it will be just an attack card. Keep that in mind. The ult is the same one as the other Gowther, which is a pretty good ultimate. At 6/6 it can do damage, and, you know, take off ultimate gauge can be really, really good. Now I'll talk about the banner. So, is the banner here? I have to go back. Oh yeah, Halloween special gotcha. So they are bringing back Elaine, Gila, and Meliodas from the previous Halloween celebration, which currently is on global. Right now on global, they just dropped the Meliodas and Elaine Halloween banner, plus, you know, the free Gila. They are bringing it back for this banner, and then the rest of the characters in the banner will be Jero. I'm assuming this is Blue Arthur, successor of Destiny. The translation, the interest with the character is just pureness. It's Darieri, right? I believe Darieri is the commandment of pureness. Yes, Darieri of purity. Purity, yeah. It's Darieri then. Yeah, it's Darieri. I'm assuming the red one. Esterosa, Monspeed. I'm assuming this is Blue Helbram? The skinny Blue Helbram? Merlin. Harley Quinn means Skinny King, right? I'm pretty sure. Whatever Bond this is, and then Ellie Hawk. It's a good banner, mostly because it has Darieri, Jero. You know, the 4 characters. I'm assuming all 4 of them will have 0.5 each. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't have 0.5 each, or maybe Gowther has 0.5, and, you know, this is the patch for Gowther. I'm assuming, you know, Gowther might have 0.5 and the other characters might have 0.3 or something, but Gowther should be regular rates, because this is not a festival banner or something. This is just a regular banner, just like the Halloween banner we have in global. One thing I wanted to see though, they show in the banner picture tickets. You can use tickets, and you do get these tickets. Oh, and you also get gear. So if you spend up to 180 gems, you get like all these gear pieces right here, which I hope this resets, because if it does, that's really good. But I'm assuming it doesn't. Where? Yeah, login event and diamond bonus event. So for login bonus, yeah, you get 1 multi for Gowther as login bonus. This is a free Gila. I've already translated. This is a free Gila as a first day. Assuming this is SSR pendant or SSR ticket. five gems, and then this is Super Awakening Coin. Let me translate this in English. The gacha. And this is for the tickets. Then for the diamond, this. Okay, I don't like how they're doing this nowadays. So, how they're doing these tickets now? It used to be, and if you saw on Global, on the Elizabeth shop thing, you can buy the tickets directly, and you know what you're getting. You buy the tickets. Now they make you buy the tickets with the gems, and they sell you so much, so much. I'm pretty sure it's not worth the price. I'm pretty sure they're making this way because it's more expensive. I need to make the math for that. But I'm pretty sure they're making this way because it's more expensive if you buy the tickets this way. I don't know. I prefer the way they did it before, but I guess they're going with it this way. This is the regular diamond shop, you know, the DN shop where you can buy just raw diamonds. It used to be in the Elizabeth shop, you buy the pack because of the tickets, and then it came with some gems. Now you buy the gems and it comes with tickets. And you know, like, usually, what is it, this is $100, right? $100 usually comes with 100 tickets or 99 tickets and 60 gems. Now it's 102 gems and 65 tickets, which is worse. Yeah, unlucky for me. Unlucky for me. If you don't buy, then doesn't change anything for you. It really doesn't. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll keep you updated in case they do change this, which again, I'm refreshing here, and it's been a while, so I'm almost fully confident that this Gowther will have rank up, which if he does, it might be worth summoning. Like, I am a strong believer that free-to-play players should only summon in festival exclusive banners, but this Gowther looks really good. It's not difficult to make a full team of different races. Right now, the best team in the game is full different races. The King, Handy, and whatever team. You put King, Handy, and Lilia or Kyo, that's 3 different races. You can put Gowther in the back, that's another race. It's four different race characters. So, you know. Or you can put you can put Gowther in the front. He has rank up, which is good, and you can take off the ultimate gauge like that as well. In any way, it's not difficult to make his thing work. He looks really good, and if you don't have the other Halloween characters, it might be worth picking just for collection purpose, you know? But if it's not the rank up, I most 100% would say don't summon, because honestly, I think the passive is really good. It's really good, and this is really good. But you can make do without it. Like, other characters are boosters, other characters can take off ultimate gauge. But no character can do both and rank up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's another debuff card, and for the picture, let me open that picture again. And for the picture, right, it seems like it's a single target debuff card, because, you know, he's shooting a single arrow. That's what I would, you know, say. If it is that, just a single target debuff card, which is like maybe attack lower, like, you know, it looks a lot, like, you know, this arrow looks a lot like Green Lilia's arrow right here. This one, right? And it's a lower attack. But it could be something else, right? It could be like lower defense or something like that. If it's something like that, I would say you can skip. And I wouldn't, yeah. Because the other characters are not good. Like Halloween, Melly, Elaine, they're trash. I mean, Elaine is okay. And then Gilla is okay. Halloween is trash. You only summoning for Gowther, and then maybe if you don't have them for collection, right? So if it's not the rank up, I would say don't summon. If it is the rank up, I would say consider, you know? Again, I'm a strong believer that people should save for the festival exclusive banners. But if you're free to play and you see that this guy has a rank up, it might be worth the itch, you know? So yeah, that's it.